Hey, YouTube. What's up? General Chat Channel coming back in. I'm still somewhat ranting just a little bit on this series of being included in the new Great America. Right? Now, again, this is not an anti-white discussion, okay? Because a lot of white people are affected by the way things are going, a lot of white families. So this is not against anyone. It's not really pro-African, pro-Black American either. However, this is my thought process and my message to you. I hope someone like Dr. Umar and these guys hear some of my clips and they can, these guys, now these are some black men that are well educated, that they can hear what I'm saying and maybe expound a little deeper upon it. Okay, so America is going through a reconstruction. Donald Trump is bringing industry back to this country. Wonderful thing, okay? What everyone should do is stop, take a deep breath, get your skills up, participate, learn business practices, start your businesses, start making phone calls, start cold calling, start getting your visions together. It's February, still early in the year. It's only just a month in on his presidency. We've got 3 3/4 years to go. Long time to at least help turn the ship around to where it's sailing on the behalf of the disenfranchised. I would just say it like that. Again, this is not anti anybody. I'm not mad at anybody like that. But this, with AI coming online, seriously, and I'm telling you, there's a lot of things that they're not talking to you about that's going on behind the scenes. I can only say that because I've been following the conversations, and I'm just, it's like that thing. You're outside of the door and you're hearing the whispering. You can't make out what's really being said, but something is really going on, okay? So I don't want to say, oh, I know everything that's going on and you don't, and I'm here to tell you. No. But I can tell you, just based on all the reports, robotics, AI, this huge AI summit that they had a week ago, 2 weeks ago, World Summit. America is going to become the center of the intelligence, right? So by cutting off other countries are going to be starving, right? No more aid to these other countries. So the world's going to starve. So America is going to be the great power again, okay? So that's a strategy that makes America great. They're cutting off the funding and they're keeping it all in-house, okay? Manufacturing coming back. Yeah, so within 2 years, maybe when Donald Trump's on his way out, you're going to see the results of it. You're not going to see it right away because the infrastructure still has to be set up, and everybody's talking right now, but nothing's actually hit the ground yet. So I suggest, and I watch YouTube, I watch some of these other platforms. A lot of young people are on board with what I'm talking about right now, because you get a lot of ways to create your LLC, ways to create your trust, ways to clean up your credit, ways to do this, okay, all right, right? Because it's all about the money, basically, right? Because the system is a beast, and it feeds on so-called whatever is called money. And this beast is nothing that has ever been like it. Okay? And they're going to change the currency up. It's going to be all digital. It's going to be all blockchain. And they're going to track every transaction. So no more buying drugs in the corner, which they kind of stopped that with, legalizing marijuana, which, I used to, consume it, but now I want to get into the business aspect of it, because the product is still good. The CBD oils, the oils, you can cook with the oils, and you don't have to smoke it. You can, the can of butter and everything. You can make lobster ravioli and get high, get a nice buzz with a glass of wine, whatever. There's a market for that. The byproducts to make clothes, all kinds of things with that. So that's a big deal, right? Not to sidetrack, but anyway, back with the smart contract and the blockchain and the tracking of the money. You can't just do stuff in the corner and it not be tracked, because there's going to be, the currency is going to change. We're going in, this is the real future. Star Trek ain't got nothing on what's about to come. I'm telling you, you haven't even seen it. Star Trek is come and gone. That type of technology, the smartphones and all of that. And they do have the teleportation, but that's just not marketable right now. There's no, they're doing that underground. Time travel and all this stuff. And I don't mean to sound weird, but these technologies exist. They know how to, the technology is incredible. Cloaking and invisibility, invisibility, and not indivisibility. But they know how to divide your ass too. Excuse my language. But invisible cloaking, that technology is there. They have it in the fabric. They have it. They have a fabric that you can cover yourself with, and they also have the energy aspect, the electronic aspect of making you disappear or having things disappear. And they probably have chemical compounds that do the same thing. Okay. These scientists have unlocked the quantum realm. That's what Ant-Man was all about. They know how to do it. But, they have you working hard 11, 14 hours a day, in a groove, round and round, and you're not able to see what's going on. You had no idea Elon Musk were building these rockets like this and had that algorithm that does that. You knew nothing about that. How they went to Mars, how they were building the James Webb telescope, and now they're looking far, far out into the galaxy. They know something. They have so much information that they scared, that they're sorry that they looked out into the galaxy that far, because it's really quiet about what they're seeing. Oh my God. Okay. So, I don't know. These rants are just to kind of, I know I'm not the only one thinking like this. I'm not nuts, so, you know, because I'm only speaking on what I'm observing, okay? I'm not making none of it up. You can research everything I've just laid out. Everything. Replay this. James Webb Telescope, invisible cloaking, Philadelphia experiment, Neumann and these scientists. When Einstein was just an intern on some of these things. And even then, you know, so-called black people were kept out of the information of this technology. You know, how they were able to, how the music industry is able to have an effect on you. It's all science, what music does to a person. Okay, all of it. And the Germans play a big part in all of it. Okay? Just wake up. This is not a go march back to Africa thing. I respect the motherland, sure. And all of the brown people there. And all of the history that I know about and the history that I don't know. You know, there's so much that we don't even know. Incredible. And you think that wearing a dashiki is gonna fix something. Nigga, take that off, okay? You're not in Africa to be wearing a dashiki. You're not gonna get the job wearing a dashiki, especially now with the merit system. Oh, you better just like Donald. I read Donald Trump's book. Well, it was an audio book, and I was listening to it. And you know, I'm not mad at the guy. I'm not, because everything he said just made sense. Now, I'm not on some Donald Trump Kool-Aid, because I'm disappointed on how he's overlooked certain conditions, you know. And he's just, all right, he's forging ahead with making America great. But don't forget in your travels to pick up the pieces along the way. Okay? You run into the trash can to throw away the shit that's considered garbage, but you're leaving pieces on the path, on the trail. Pick it all up. Pick it all up and fix it. And clean it up. You want immigrants? Now you're going to set it up to where the immigrants can come back. All right. When they come back, black folks, you really going to, they're going to be throwing your ass out of here next. Okay? Get it together. Get it together. Get the black folks, again, stop it. Black women, stop. I go on the other platform. I'm not going to mention what it is. You know what it is. It rhymes with Ziploc. Man, you can't even get your point across because the black women on there. I could talk to some of the white women. You could disagree with them, but at least they listen to your point so they can intelligently respond to why they disagree. Black woman, I don't want to hear it. I get off my platform. Okay. You don't even know why you disagreeing. You just don't like what I said. It's not smart. You lose that way. Now I'm just giving you my objective perspective agreeing to disagree. But I'm going to, well, you know, freedom of speech is a thing now, right? So even if I want to curse on this platform, the FCC can't say anything because Donald Trump he brought all of that back. That's why you can go out and protest. Doesn't mean anything's going to resolve it so much, but you have a right to go out there now more than ever before. Okay? You just don't have a right to put your hands on anybody because that's still a crime. That's still considered damages. Now I'm getting a little better at making these YouTube videos, although I think I'm still terrible. But I will turn the camera around once there's some things I'm working out on my end that you know nothing about. But you know, I will be setting up the podcasting and the, you know, everything, God willing, so that we can really talk and have call-ins and really discuss this thing, you know, God willing. But in the meantime, I'm telling you, yes, white and black people need to work together. And you know, I travel, I go some certain places, and there's still white folks that don't want to be bothered with black people. And you know what? It may look like racism, and it is. And then some of it's misunderstanding on their part because they just know what they've been groomed to understand. So I don't really fault them because it's like still operating in ignorance, you know. White supremacy. It's like a hidden hand. It's not blatant, but it is. If you go in a company and it's just all white employees, and then you ask the senior guy, well, where's all the white employees? Where's the black employees? Oh, well, none apply. None got hired because none were qualified. But we're not racist at all. Yeah, sure. I hear you talking. You know, you're telling me stuff, but I'm not seeing anything. I'm not seeing. It's the reverse show and tell. Earlier, Donald Trump was showing you everything, but he wasn't telling you nothing. Or he was telling you everything, but wasn't showing you nothing. However you want to put it. You know? All I'm saying is the only thing you can do is ride the great American wave. That's all you can do. If there's going to be industry, I suggest you set up businesses as buckets to catch that rain when it starts falling. You know, if there's going to be tech stuff, get your business, get your skills up and get involved. Because there's no Black America town coming. That's not going to happen. You know, like Chinatown, Little Italy, or these little places in America, these little communities. It's not going to happen because Black America's mentality is not one of cohesion. Okay? It's a crab in the barrel mentality. And I hate to say, but it's true. I'm gonna put it out there. You can get mad and not like what I'm saying. I'm gonna say it. Because there's a lot of people that are, you know, they want to say it, but they're not going to. I'm going to say it. Right? I see black men, young men, still wearing their pants down. Still talking. Nah, I'm not saying it like, oh, well, I thought that you thought I was the smartest guy in the world. No, I'm not saying it. What I'm saying is I have yet some grooming to be done about myself, okay? I have yet to do some grooming still. But I try to be articulate. I try to make sense when I'm saying something, right? I try not to get so emotional, although I did a little bit on these posts because I'm a little passionate about, hey, you're going the wrong way, look out, type of thing. Okay? I can say it calmly, hey, you're going the wrong way. Hey, you're about to step off a cliff there. Watch. Oh, shit, he's gone. But no, I'm like, oh my God, what happened there? Oh, he fell. Oh, he slipped. He's in the volcano. The lava got him. He's just a poof of ash. A poof of ash. I don't sound like I got dentures, but I don't. All right, sidebar with that. But listen, get your business acumen up, Black America. I'm telling you, stop the jigaboogery. That's a terrible word. I didn't make that word. Okay? Stop the niggerism. Stop it. Stop it. It's me, white folks. Don't worry. I'm saying it. I'm let you off the hook with this one. I'm going to say it. As a so-called black native of this country. All right? Black folks, stop the niggerism. Stop it. Stop it. Pull your pants up. Act accordingly. Straighten up. You know, I find too, white folks, for the most part, don't have a problem. It's only... I don't want to be around you when I see that shit, when you act in a certain way. I leave. White people look at me like, well, why are you leaving? I go, because I don't want to be around that. Forget what you talking about, white man. I don't want to see it. Dr. Umar with the schools. Trying to educate black Americans and give them an edge in the race. Give them an edge. Okay. I don't hear anything about it. The stipulations of kinky hair and all of that is irrelevant. You know, it's about the education. It's about the information, man. And the preparation, man. And the networking and the connections for these kids to be able to get in, snap in, and compete. Okay? They're not going to let you turn this into a so-called Wakanda. That ain't going to happen over here. And you don't have enough power and resources to set up your own land. Now, you can do it through status correction and sovereignty, unless they wipe that off the board, because, you know, they're going through the treasury and all of that. So that whole thing might be a thing of the past now. And once that's gone, just forget it. You're a slave. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just, this is like 25 minutes. I didn't mean to go that long. But these are my thoughts. You know, comment, don't comment, I don't know. I'm just putting it out there, food for thought. You know, get ready. And I'm not anti anything. I'm not trying to incite some kind of protests. And I'm just saying, you know, think about this. Get your mind individually. I can't tell you what to do. Only you can fix it. Michael Jackson again, man in the mirror. That's the only person that can fix it. The person looking in the mirror. Okay? I can't tell you to pull your pants up, but don't get mad when you're not included in the, at the table because of just your appearance alone. Because unfortunately and understandably, you are judged by how you look. They do judge the book by the cover until you read it. But until until the cover looks interesting enough, nobody wants to open the book to get the true information. And that's the sad part. But it's true. You could be the smartest person in the world. Nobody gives a shit, or nobody wants to even talk to you if you're unkept. Is it kempt or kept? Somebody said kempt with the MP. But anyway, think about it.